This is the new FLR F-11 knit cycling shoes. These are the latest variations of their F-11 road cycling shoes that provide an excellent balance between performance, stiffness, and affordability. And with the new knit version, they also offer a knit upper construction for more breathability and comfort. The shoes come in the standard cardboard box. I'll go ahead and take it out of the box. We'll talk about specs. So retail price on these is $129.99. It's the same price as the non-knit version, which is a nice feature. It has a single A-top closure system dial, and it has their nylon R250 outsole. It's 3-bolt compatible, so that makes it easy to use with SPD SL or Lokio cleats. It also has the XD upper, which is a triple layer polyester knit construction. They also have a reinforced heel and toe for a little extra support and structure. So now let's take a look at the weight of the shoes. If we take the right shoe, that comes in at 280, and remember this is a Euro 44, while the left shoe comes in at 278, so a very slight variation. The F-11 knit cycling shoes combine the same seamless upper design of the top-of-line FXX cycling shoes with the R250 nylon sole for a really good blend of performance, affordability, and comfort. In terms of color, it's offered in 2 options. You have the white variation we have here, as well as an all-black option. There's minimal branding. You can find the FLR logo on the heel, as well as the outsole. And there are also reflective elements on the heel to provide a little bit more visibility at night. Now, what's really exciting about the XD knit shoes is the knit upper. It's a triple layer polyester construction that provides really good ventilation and comfort. As you can see, it's quite flexible and it has this textured finish that gives it a very premium appearance. Ventilation is provided through little perforations along the side, the front. The tongue is also fully ventilated, as well as the inner side. On the bottom, you also find a little nylon mesh vent to provide a little extra ventilation. Now, in terms of the closure system, you have a single A-top dial, very similar to a BOA dial, with the exception being that you can't pull on it. So you have micro adjustments when you rotate it toward the inside of the shoe, and then a full release when you pull it the other way. So it's a very convenient closure system that makes it easy to find the right fit, as well as make adjustments on the fly. There's also reinforcements on the shoe. You can see the back has this nice reinforced section to keep your heel in place, as well as a raised rear portion to really keep you secure even during high effort sprints. The front also has that reinforcement to prevent your toe from getting stubbed, and again, provide a little extra structure to the shoe. The outsoles on these shoes are the R250, and even though these have half the stiffness index of the carbon fiber R500 version, they provide a really good balance between performance and affordability. So they're still quite stiff, and you'll only feel some flex during higher efforts. These are 3-bolt compatible with 5 millimeters of adjustability to really get the cleat position dialed in. And they also feature the Look Memory Eyelet system. This is compatible with Lokio cleats and provides a little memory spot with the provided bolts to keep your cleat in place. So when you're making changes on your cleat, it'll always be on the same spot. So really convenient. You have 2 rubber treads on the front and rear, and that makes walkability a lot easier. So you won't be sliding around. And this really robust and matte black finish to keep everything looking good over time. Now let's take a look at the F-11 shoes on the road. As you can see, they're really attractive shoes, especially with the knit construction. You have that textured surface that looks really good, and there's minimal branding with these shoes. We also like the little details like the reflective elements on the rear and the pads on the rear and front, which help protect the bottom of the shoe. Now, the knit construction also has quite a bit of flexibility. So as you can see from this top-down view, as I lean down, you can see the sidewalls expand. Now, compared to Italian shoes, these are quite wider, so more similar to Shimano. But with the addition of knit, they also expand even more. So if you have wider feet, it's a great option. Now on the road, the shoes provide a good balance between performance and comfort. Because they're a nylon sole, there is some flexibility there. And that does mean it feels less stiff. However, it is more comfortable. So if you're more of a beginner cyclist, it's a great option. Or if you're doing longer rides, it's also a good option. If you're looking for high effort sprints or PR records, I would recommend looking at the carbon variations like the FXX. But for other days or on the trainer, I found these to be a better option as it's more comfortable and especially with the knit construction, a lot more flexible. FLR also offers knit variations throughout their lineup, everything from mountain biking to their budget and mid-level road cycling shoes. What we have here is a full lineup. We have the F-55 mountain biking shoes. You can see really nice knit upper, Velcro closure system, and really grippy bottom for mountain biking, $70 option. And then with the road cycling, you have the $70 F-35 knit lace-up. They also have it in a Velcro option, but again, really nice and comfortable, ventilated, with that same XD knit upper construction. As you go up in the road cycling lineup, you have the F-11. It's their mid-level shoe. You get an E-top dial for nice micro adjustments when you're tightening. Nice flexibility and ventilation, as well as the road-specific nylon sole. Their top-of-line shoe is the FXX. You can see full carbon fiber base, really stiff, and same upper as the F-11 with the E-top dial. So depending on what level cyclist you are or what you're looking for, you can get the really premium, a pro level FXX, or look at the more budget options depending on your riding style. Now, if you're also curious what the standard version looks like, we also have that here. So they're actually the same price. FLR doesn't charge a premium for the knit, so it's really up to you. With the FXX, the microfiber variation, it's still really good looking, minimal branding. It's a microfiber upper, really easy to clean. But with dual dials on the FXX and with the F-11, it's the same single A-top dial, but with the standard version having a Velcro closure on the bottom. As far as choosing between knit and non-knit, because there's no price difference, it's really a personal preference. I think the knit version has a little more premium appearance and texture, but the only downside is it can be a little harder to clean versus the microfiber one, which is nice and smooth.